Okay, we're back in the trailer here where the shelf is going to be mounted. It's going to be up at the ceiling there. So I'm going to go out and get the shelf and bring it in here and mark where I'm going to have to mount the brackets to put it up. Here's the shelf, and it's going to mount up like this. And remember, I cut one side short, that's this side over here. The cords will end up going through this side over to the television and the power outlet. So anyway, I'm going to mark this where the brackets go and go from there. I went ahead and held the shelf up here against the ceiling and marked a spot where this is going to go in. So it's going to go like this. I marked two lines, and I marked where the end of this is, and I'm going to hold this back a little bit so I can make sure it's fully seated. And then the other thing I did was I took a square just to make sure that my lines were straight this way. So I'm ready to put the first bracket up. Let me get a screwdriver here and put in the first screw. It's going to go right like this. Let's get this screw in. I'll line this up. Want to be careful starting this first screw. First one. Get another screw and put up the second one. So I have a total of 4 screws to put in here. Okay, I'll go ahead and do the other 2 off camera and come back. Okay, the first bracket's up. I've marked where the second bracket goes. And I'm ready to put it on. And I've marked the edge. I'm going to pull the bracket this way just slightly so I make sure I have room for clearance on those 2 pieces of wood. And I'm going to go ahead and put in the first screw. First one. Lined it up again, and then here's, whoops, I dropped it. Here's the second screw. Okay, I'll do the other 2 off camera and we'll do a test fit. Okay, I've got the second bracket up and I'm ready to do a test fit. Okay, so the only other thing I have to do is mark where these 2 holes are in the sides for the lock screw. I want to make sure this is square at the back also. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, I'll go out and get a scratch awl to poke a little hole in there to drill a pilot hole, and then I'll come back in. I went and got a scratch awl to mark those 2 holes. Okay, I'll take this back down and drill some pilot holes. Okay, here's the mark for that screw. I think my battery's about dead on the drill. Let's turn it over and do the other one. A little bit difficult to see. It's right here. Okay, it's ready to put back up and put the retaining screws in. Okay, after the pilot holes were drilled, I've got it back mounted in position and time to put these retaining screws in. It's about 100 degrees in this trailer right now. It's been in the sun most of the day and it's a pretty hot day. It's in the shade now, but it's still about 100 in here. So I'm hot. Having trouble finding the head on that screw. There it is. Okay, I've got that one in. I'll finish the other side and come back. Okay, the shelf is up there. It's nice and sturdy. Let's put the DVD player in. Got the cords. They're going to fit through the back there, through that opening that we left. There's where that'll fit. I mounted this television on a swivel mount. Let's plug this in. I'll dress the cords here after a little while. Okay, that's plugged in. And the shelf is mounted just far enough away that even with this television extended as far this way as it'll go, it won't hit. So let's just say it was there. Let's turn on the television. I don't remember how to turn this on. Oh, I think it's right there. Okay, the DVD player has come on. TV, HDMI. I don't know what input I'm on. Whoops. Okay. So that line there. Okay, the DVD player is hooked up. So all I have to do now is dress the wiring, and it's finished. I think it looks pretty good, and you can walk underneath it. You won't run into it. I think it's a pretty good solution to this problem. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching.